It's another Windcast, and this time we're gonna snatch the final secrets away from the note head. Bam! If you have watched the last video, you will already know how Notehead helps you with switching between long and short articulations and how you can use it to control the note length by a MIDI controller, your mod wheel or a tablet, for example. What we are looking at today is how you can get creative with Notehead and how you can use it to shape the dynamics of the sound. For this reason, I prepared a very short arrangement. And yes, I know we're talking about the Chris Hine Winds library here, but I wanted to also introduce you to the Chris Hine Unique Horn, a library to be released very soon. It's a solo French horn which sounds very sweet, and it uses the same technology and programming as the Winds. So everything I show you today is also true for the Chris Hine Winds, of course. So here's that short piece. I like the horn melody, but in some parts I wish it had some more accent or attack at the beginning of the notes. Now the function Keep Original of the note head comes into play. When this button is enabled, the short articulation selected in the note head area is layered on top of the original sample defined here. So the result is, in this case, a sustained sample with a more distinctive beginning. Better, but not quite there. I want this effect to, follow the flow of the melody a bit more. The quiet notes at the beginning of the phrase should be smoother, and the louder ones could even be more crispy. You maybe remember that in the first Windcast I explained that there are 6 different short articulations available. The higher the number, the shorter the recorded note. But it's not only the duration of the note that is changing, but also the energy of the attack, as a musician playing a short note will naturally adapt his expression to make that note sound good. So I want my phrase to reflect this, to sound more human. You noticed that I recorded the melody in X-fade mode to control its dynamics. Now I can tell the Notehead engine to also use that same data to select which short sample I want to be triggered. So the louder the notes, the more crispy the attack will be, which I think is a very natural interdependency. All I have to do is to define which control number I want to use. My recording uses expression, which has the MIDI CC number 11. And finally, I adjust the Notehead engine to also work in velocity X-fade mode with this switch, because I want the dynamics, the volume of the shorts, to be controlled in the same way as the dynamic of the original articulation. Pretty good. The only thing left bugging me is that these shorts up there seem to be a bit too over the top for my taste, but that can be changed in the Notehead Edit mode. This window allows you to fine-tune the behavior of this engine. You can adjust the volumes of each of the short articulations, as well as a range of values regarding how they are blended with the underlying sustain sample. You can set the length of the fading curves or define delays before the blending begins. But let's stick to the volume for now. I think attenuating them 1 or 2 dB should be good. That's it. I hope this example gave you some more insight on how flexible and powerful Node-Head is. I used the same MIDI controller data to control the expression of both the short and sustained articulations, as well as to control the attack of the sound with the Node-Head. But any combination is possible. This way, for example, the dynamic and the selection of short samples is controlled via mod wheel, but the volume of the shorts reacts to how hard you hit the keys, also known as velocity. I hope that was entertaining, and I hope I could give you a good idea about the power of the Node-Head function in Chris Hine, Winds and the Unicorn. Another great feature of these libraries are the impulse responses of the built-in convolution engines, which are great to virtually put these dry instruments in a room or on a stage. We'll be looking at these impulses in the next video, and I will also show you how you can use them in your DAW with any other sound source to achieve a homogeneous mix. Thank you for watching. Be seeing you.